Hello, budget besties. It's your girl, Zero Base Budget Girl, and welcome to today's video. So it is the end of March. Well, actually, it's like the beginning of April right now as I'm recording this, but I just want to do a little March wrap up video for our budget in YNAB. Um, so yeah. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Zero Base Budget Girl. I use the program YNAB to budget my family's finances. We are currently a debt-free family living off of a single income. And this month has been a very weird one. I'm expecting a baby like any day now. Somewhere within the next like 15 days or so, I should have a child in my arms. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see whenever baby wants to come. But yeah. Um, because of that, we've been buying a lot of baby things lately, getting prepared for our new baby. And then my husband also has children from his previous marriage who are visiting us this summer. So we had to buy some flight tickets and things like that for them to come out this summer, this month. So the budget this month it's real wacko, it's real crazy, it's real messy. And I feel like every week I get on here and I'm like, I fixed it, but then like the next week comes and it's like messed up again. So as you can see here on my screen, I have 4 overspent categories at the moment. Groceries is overspent, household goods is overspent, dining out is overspent, and our giving category is overspent. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this giving one though, because I think this is an easy fix. My husband bought some water and like snacks for the guys at work. They're doing some like they've been doing like this like training for like the past like 3 weeks, exercise or whatever. So he just like bought them some like Gatorades and snacks and stuff for their training. They spent $54 on that to put that in the giving category, but clearly did not have enough to cover it. So I'm just gonna cover the rest of this with oh snaps. We love a good oh shit money. Now dining out. Honestly, it's time for me to stop being Delulu because I obviously spend way more. We spend way more on dining out than I thought we did. I'm pretty sure I put like $100 aside for dining out, maybe 150. I don't remember what's the target. 100. Okay. Clearly, $100 isn't enough because we go over dining out every single month. So either we need to stop dining out or I need to quit being Delulu and put a more reasonable target that we can actually stay within. But now for the time being, how can I cover this? I need $35.15. Okay, I'll take it some from my fun money. Okay. So that'll cover that. And then let's see, we have $5 overspent in household goods this month. That's an easy fix. I'll probably just use house maintenance, same. They both have the word house in it. And now groceries. So let's go take a look. So the thing with groceries this month, as you can see, this is my first month trying to split everything up into individual weeks, which was going great for me. It was going grand. It was going amazing. You can see I have all this extra money each week. But I recently started prepping for April. So like freezer meals and everything so that we could have food easily available that we can just like throw in the crock pot or whatever, thaw out, throw on the stove, postpartum. So a lot of these purchases, especially here in this last week, is actually grocery money that's technically for April. So yeah, so that's a little bit weird. So that's one of those things that's weird this month. So I'm gonna use this leftover money in these other categories to cover some of this overspending, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. But we'll do that. We'll move extra from week 1, the extras from week 2, extras from week 3, and the extra from week 4. Okay, so now it's $57 left that we need to cover. I'm thinking the like logical thing to do, the smart thing to do is just to move forward to April because I did already put money in over in April. So I feel like we should just yoink it from April because technically, I mean, it kind of is for April, right? Right? That makes sense, right? Okay, we'll take 50, wait, yeah, 50 from week 3 of groceries in April and roll that back. I don't even remember what the amount was. I don't know what, oh, 57, 78, okay. We will take 60 from week 3 of groceries in April and use that to cover this overspending. I'm ready to assign. There we go. All right. I think that's the best option. I have this weird 222 left over. Let me move that. It's gonna bother me. It's a weird number now. Okay, I'll put 2 of it here. And then the 2 cents I'll put down in my random holding category that I actually rarely ever use, but oops, that's when I want to 0.22. There we go. Okay, so I'll have to remember when we get our next paycheck that actually, I mean, technically, I feel like we shouldn't even need this much because, like I said, a lot of this stuff I funded in more. Anyway, okay, that's besides the point. Okay, the point of today's video is a, whatchamacallit, recap, review, reflect, or whatever. Let's go over here to the reflect tab. Yikes. So it looks like we spent a total of $7,593 this month, which is crazy. But I have to remind myself that 1,200 of it wasn't truly spent. It was just simply moved out of YNAB into a different account that's not tracked here. So, I mean, if we do a little quick math, a little roundup, I guess in reality, we spent like $6,400 this month, which is still crazy because my husband only makes like $5,000. If we look at, yeah, actually, I don't like this one. I like this one. There we go. If we look at our income versus expenses for the month of March, we had a total of $7,721 coming in. 2,300 of that was from tax returns from the IRS. 68 of it was from interest from our credit cards, or not our credit cards, our savings accounts. Yeah, just right under 5,000 is my husband's paycheck. And then we got a couple reimbursements for some things that were canceled. He was supposed to go on a work trip. So we got that money back for things that he had purchased, hotels and rental cars and something. Anyway, some reimbursements. So we had 7,721 coming in, and then 7,600 went out. So a whole whopping 127.92 net income. Like we rich, baby. We rich. Ay. So this is just kind of crazy because 40% of our income this month, or 40% of our spending this month, was spent on the kiddos. As I mentioned earlier, we had to buy flight tickets for them to fly over here in a couple of months. They'll be here in June. So we went ahead and bought their tickets this month. So, I mean, to be fair, 1,700 of this money is completely abnormal and would not have normally been spent in a normal month. But still, it's just so crazy to see this much money went out this month. And but I kept to keep reminding myself it was a weird month. It's an abnormal month. Next month should be better. But yeah, so 1,725 went for flight tickets, and then 676 this month has gone towards getting baby stuff. Lots of Amazon purchases. Yeah. And then, of course, just sending over regular monthly, just child support. And then Puppy also had a little extra spending this month too. I had to get her heartworm medicine, which is pretty expensive. And then, and then she needed some like other like medicines and treatments and stuff this month. So Puppy was on the expensive side this month as well. So Puppy was a bit abnormal. Visitation rights was abnormal. And then, yeah, so this whole the whole kids this month. The kids costed us some money this month, for sure. All the kids, the unborn children, the fur children, and the born that don't currently live in house with us children. They all costed us some money this month. And then, like I said, this next category is our money that was moved from YNAB to a high yield savings account. So technically not spent, just not no longer tracked in our joint accounts over here. So yeah, and then next up was household things. Again, this is also the furniture and things is also abnormal. We were just preparing stuff for the kids, getting their room together, getting like decor and everything. Because we moved here like months ago. I just haven't set their room up, and we got rid of all of their stuff when they did live with us. When we were overseas, we moved here from overseas, so a lot of their stuff, I felt like it's been 2 years since it was gonna be 2 years since we saw them again. So I figured that they would probably outgrow a lot of that stuff that was in their room. So we got rid of all of it before we moved back stateside. So it was just getting their room back together for them over here. So that's pretty abnormal for this month. Well, I talked about groceries. So groceries, we were doing great, because one of my goals with this month was to like keep the grocery budget down and slowly like chip away at how much I've been setting aside for groceries, like to keep it chill. So like I said, I started off the month really well. And then we got to week 5 where I was like, oh, we need to start like prepping like for next month for frozen food, like to make frozen meals. So that's where it kind of got crazy. So this is obviously pretty abnormal for 1 month of grocery spending, because technically, as I've mentioned, this is going into April. Fun money. I'm actually surprised to see this much. I don't know why, but I just feel like that looks like a lot of money to spend on fun. And I didn't realize this month we spent a lot of money on dining out. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't even remember, like, really? I feel like this is a dream. I feel like this isn't real, but I'm really proud of myself because I only went to McDonald's twice this month. That's a huge win compared to last month's McDonald's going outing. Times, good job. But yeah, so like I said earlier, I think it's time for me to stop being delulu about dining out, because clearly $100 is not enough to last us. But it's also like, maybe I should stop dining out, right? I don't know. Potluck is very abnormal though. We hosted like a Korean barbecue night for our friends, so that was quite expensive to do that. So this is weird, abnormal. But everything else I think falls in range. I actually did a really good job with my fun money. I'm really proud of myself. That was a goal, was to not blow all my fun money, because I typically do. So I only spent $62 of my $100 this month. So go me. Ow. Next up, looking at unexpected things. This is abnormal. We had to pay for TurboTax because my husband missed a box on the thing. I don't know, there's some secret drop menu somewhere that he didn't click in order to get his taxes filed for free for being in the military. So we had to pay $137 TurboTax this year. And then yeah, just puppy going to the vet this month more than usual. That's pretty abnormal. And then house maintenance, whatever. I don't know. It's just expected things, or not expected, but it's whatever. You never know. Yeah. So I would say vet and the fees, taxes, definitely. These two right here, very strange, very weird, very not normal. Let's see. Next up, we spent some money from savings. I just bought a birth course. So yeah, that's clearly not normal. A birthing course. And then gifts. $89.57 on gifts. And our subscriptions, which is $35 in monthly subscriptions. And then lastly, we got some credit back for, I think this was my husband's canceled flight or something, or rental car or something. I don't know, but we didn't do any traveling this month, so no travel money spent. So if I come over here in the reflect tab and look at the spending breakdown, here in the bottom, it says the most frequent group we spent money in is fun money with 31 transactions. So that's yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot, and definitely probably gonna need to work to get that down a little bit. But you know what? Next month, well, April, that's in next month. April should be really chill. Because I mean, honestly, we're gonna have a newborn baby and probably not going anywhere or doing anything. So I think we will definitely recoup a lot of this money that went out in March, in April, because like I said, like, where are we gonna go? We're gonna probably be too exhausted. I don't even want to leave the house with a brand new baby because germs, ew. And yeah, so I don't foresee us really spending much of anything outside of maybe grabbing groceries, or maybe like if we're feeling lazy, like grabbing a pizza or something. So maybe a little dining out, maybe some definitely some groceries, maybe some dining out. Of course, our regular bills that come out. But other than that, yeah, I really don't foresee us spending much money in April at all. So I think April will be way significantly less than $7,600. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see how the month goes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anyway, friends, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you when you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.